Good morning. I am Parineshri, Department of Pharmaceutical Chemistry and working as a Assistant Professor in the Aditya Pharmacy College. Today I am going to discuss the structure and uses of phenol derivative structure and use of phenol derivatives. And next, coming to that, this is the structure of phenol. The phenol is having that structure, the benzene ring. It is directly the alcohol group. It is directly attaching to that benzene group, benzene ring. When the alcohol group, the OH group is directly attaching to that benzene ring, that is the phenol. And coming to that medicinal uses, and in that one, phenol as a sprays. Phenols are used as a sprays mostly in the medical industry. As a sprays, these are used in the medical industries, and these are very useful in the painful and irritating areas. When we applied on the painful and irritating areas, it is very useful. That means that it is reducing the pain as well as the irritation. And next, coming to that, these phenols are having that anesthetic as well as analgesic combinations. That means the anesthesia to reduce the loss of pain, as well as that analgesic is also loss of pain or the loss of swelling. So these two, the phenols are having the anesthetic as well as the analgesic combinations to getting the instant relief, from the allergy also. When a person exposed to that any irritation or the allergy, then it is these phenols, by giving these phenols, it is having that anesthetic as well as the analgesic combination, and it is going to relieve that instant relief to that allergy. And next, coming to that, in that sore throat, it is also using in the sore throat to get the relief, So these are the medical uses. These are the medical use of the phenol. And next, coming to that, plastic and manufacturing industry. The phenols, there is the two-thirds of the phenol. Two-thirds of the phenols are using in the preparing of reagents. Two-thirds of the phenols are using as a preparation of the reagents. And these reagents are using in the manufacturing industry. These reagents are using in the manufacturing industries. And next, coming to the paint industries. The phenols are also using in the paint industries by producing the epoxy resins for the paints, coatings and moldings. That means for the paints, in the paints industries also, the phenol is using to produce the epoxy resins for the paints, coating and moldings. And next, cosmetic industry. The phenols are used in the cosmetic industry in the manufacture of sunscreens and skin lightening creams and hair coloring solutions. The phenol, it is as one of the ingredient, it is using in the manufacturing of sunscreen lotions as well as the skin lightening creams as well as the hair coloring solutions as one of the component. And next, extraction industries. The phenols are using in the extraction industry, and also it is using in the extraction of biomolecules. For the extraction of the biomolecules, the phenol is using. Next, coming to that, cresol. Okay, in the previously the phenols, the medical uses and structure of the phenols, and now going to that cresol, structure and medicinal uses. And first one, this is the structure of the phenol, and this is the structure of the cresol, and in this one, the methyl group is directly attaching to the benzene ring. If the methyl group is directly attaching to the benzene, that is the toluene. And in addition to that methyl group, the alcohol group is attaching. So this is the cresol. Cresol is having that benzene ring along with the one methyl group and one hydroxy group. That is the structure of the cresol. And next, coming to the uses of that cresol. The cresol is a precursor. This is the precursor component for the synthesis of that compounds and materials, including the plastics, pesticides and pharmaceutical and dyes. That means the cresol is using in the synthesis of intermediates like what are the materials, and including the plastics, pesticides and pharmaceuticals and dyes. For the preparation of those, the cresol is using as a precursor synthetic intermediate. And next, coming to the derivatives of para-cresol includes, that means the cresol is having the para as well as the ortho para, ortho as well as the meta positions. But here we are discussing only the para-cresol as well as the meta-cresol. So coming to that, the derivative of the para-cresol includes, that means that it is giving you the one medicinal use. What it means the bupropion, it is using as the non-selective beta blocker, and butylated hydroxytoluene, it is used as a common antioxidant, and indole 1, it is a popular calcium indicator. It is a popular calcium indicator, and this the para-cresol includes. And next, derivatives of the meta-cresol includes the amyl meta-cresol is using as a antiseptic, that means that it is having that antiseptic property, and the bromo-cresol green, and the chlorometa-cresol, it is using in the household disinfectant to kills the germs which are presenting on the floor of the home. Next, coming to that next one, resorcinol. Next is the resorcinol structure and uses. These are the use of the resorcinol. And before that, coming to that structure of the resorcinol is having that two hydroxy groups. The two hydroxy groups are attached parallelly. That means the alternatively. They are attaching at the alternatively, and this the one hydroxy group is presenting, and here the another one hydroxy group is presenting. And coming to that resorcinol, this is used as the external. It is used as the antiseptic and disinfectant. And around 5 to 10%, it is used in the treatments which are using to treat that chronic skin diseases like such as psoriasis and eczema. In the treatment of psoriasis as well as the eczema, around 5 to 10% phenol is using to treat the chronic skin diseases like psoriasis and eczema. And next, 2% solution is using as a sprays with effect in the hay fever and whooping cough. 2% solution is used as the spray and to give the effect against the hay fever and whooping cough. Next, it can be the resorcinol. It can be including as an anti-dandruff agent. So it is using in the shampoo or in the cosmetic sunscreens. As the phenol, as the resorcinol is having that anti-dandruff agent, anti-dandruff activity. So it is using in the shampoos as well as the sunscreen and cosmetics. Next, it also has included in the treatment of gastric ulcers. Around the dose is 125 to 150 mg pills. Around 125 to 250 mg of pills are using to treat the gastric ulcers which are containing the resorcinol as a one compound. And next, in the large doses, by taking the large doses, it is giving the poisonous effect. That means it is giving the sweating, salivation, that means salivation as well as deafness, and also convulsions may affect or occur when the resorcinol is taken overdose. And this resorcinol is using in the medicated soaps as a one of the component in the medicated soaps. Next, coming to that naphthol. Next, structure and use of that next compound is the naphthol. This is the structure of that naphthol. One, if the OH is not presenting, then this is the naphthalene ring. To that naphthalene ring, if the hydroxy group is attached, that is the naphthol. So this is the structure. And next, coming to that use of the naphthol. The one naphthol is used precursor for the various insecticides. In the uses of the preparation of insecticides, it is using as a precursor one. And next, one naphthol. The one naphthol it is using in the Molish reagent to detect the carbohydrates, for the detection of the carbohydrates as a qualitative test, it is using in the Mollis test. And next, 1-naphthol, it is also using in the Sakaguchi test for the detection of arginine. That is also the one qualitative test which is detecting that arginine. In this one, the test name is the Sakaguchi test. And next, then 1-naphthol is used in the Vogus precursor test, and it is using in the detection of the glucose. Using in the detection of the glucose. These are the structure and uses. These are the structure and uses of the phenols. That means the structure and use of the phenols. First, phenols completed, and cresol and resveratrol and naphthol. These are the structure and several medicinal uses for the compounds.